The whole experience, like people really attend to you, they care about you. You're not just a number in a program, but you're treated like a real being. So I really appreciate that.
Everybody has a wonderful breakthroughs and experiences.
Life-changing process once you have joined.
I would recommend this to anyone who wants to make a big shift in his life, a big change. Not even just like growth, but for personal transformation and breakthroughs, because this program just brings you to the next level.
If anybody is just tired of being tired and wants to do something new in his life, I encourage you to come and try PSS. Make it happen for your life. You're not gonna regret it. You're gonna love it, and you're gonna do it for yourself.
Nithyananda. On this auspicious Tithi of Nithyananda Purnima, where our beloved BHAGAVAN has showered us with the blessings on his very enlightenment day, a few devotees are offering the Maheshwara Puja. Maheshwara Puja is to help the departed souls rest in peace. Really, the true way to rest in peace and give this individual soul the ultimate liberation. This is the offering of food to the Guru and his monastic disciples. Offering of the Maheshwara Puja is one of the oldest recorded rituals in Vedic traditions. And this is offered to help the departed soul rest in peace and give them the ultimate enlightenment itself. Maheshwara Puja is a very important process for completion with the departed soul. Many rituals are there in Sanatana Hindu Dharma where the individual soul connects with their Pitrus, their ancestors. It is a dharma, it is a duty of the individual soul to spiritually connect again and again with their ancestors and offer the pinda and offer the tarpana to help bless them and help them move on to their next journey. This is a duty done by Hindus. And in Maheshwara Puja, it is the ultimate way to really give the best of the best for our Pitrus, for our ancestors, for our loved ones who have passed away. In Maheshwara Puja, Swamiji and all his sannyasis become an empty space, the bridge for the shraddha or the pinda, the offerings you make in the puja. They will be reached to your Pitrus, to your elders and your departed souls. Sending them off and fulfilling our dharma to them brings a deep layer of completion within us and ultimately helps us embrace the truth about our own mortality of our bodies and minds and embrace the truth that we are consciousness, Paramashiva. When we get closer and grow and embrace this truth that we are Paramashiva, we move from one body to the next body, just like air carries the aroma, carries this fragrance. The same way, the body only carries the consciousness from one body to the other body. We move. And this truth is what is remembered in the Maheshwara Puja. And this is a very important truth to us, because when we understand this truth or come to terms with this reality, we really feel in our Karana Sharira, our causal layer. In fact, in this very Maheshwara Puja, we'll be chanting the 15th chapter of the Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Swamiji says very beautifully that just by chanting the 15th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, the mantras themselves, just listening to those mantras, will mold your causal layer, the layer of your deep sleep, where your cognitions are stored. It will heal that causal layer and fill it with powerful cognitions and completion, such that you will first have the best rest and the best real rejuvenation happening inside of you. That rejuvenative Rudra energy, the energy of Kala Bhairava that is there within us, is manifested powerfully, it is rejuvenated again during this Maheshwara Puja, and especially when you come to terms with your Pitrus. In the tradition, a person should offer pinda Tarpana to their ancestors in 3 places. That is, the Brahmakapala in Badri, in Varanasi, Kalabhairava's very body, and in Gaya to the Vishnu Paduka. And to any one of them, you can offer the pinda. These are usually rice balls of sesame. They are all offered to their ancestors. And in any of these 3 places, it will reach your Pitrus directly. But in the Maheshwara Puja, we celebrate the truth that the incarnation of Paramashiva has happened in our life as the Guru, and he is the very embodiment of the Brahmakapala, of the Kala Bhairava Vapuswarupa, and the Vishnu Pada. He is all 3 put together in one form. An incarnation is the space of eternal completion. He manifests in our life, bring this deep completion within us. He is the embodiment of it, and he showers us with the same. Physically, mentally, and then spiritually, he is the space of eternal completion, Purnatva, without any hangovers from the past, absolutely in the present moment. When Swamiji accepts and receives the Maheshwara Puja from all of us, for those moments, he is a direct representative of the departed souls, and he accepts the Pinda Tarpana and completes them and completes you. He is completing the incompletions you have with the departed souls and the incompletions they have with you. In this completion process with others, when we start to complete with someone who is passed away, normally we invoke them in a mirror or in another person and complete them. In Maheshwara Puja, Swamiji himself sits with you and helps you complete the departed souls. When Swamiji sits with us in Maheshwara Puja, he fulfills not just any emotional or verbal commitments that were not fulfilled in our relationship with our departed loved ones. Anything you have not offered to them when they were alive, always we'll remember them and think, oh, I have not done that for them, I promised that. Or they always expected this of me, but I was not able to fulfill that. Or maybe you always felt you treated them in the wrong way, or you didn't provide for them in the way that you felt you should have or could have, or you didn't care for them properly. Any of these thoughts, this is the time to have the completion with those. Anything that you feel incomplete about, just surrender it at the feet of Swamiji when you're doing the Maheshwara Puja, and simply him being the incarnation, Paramashiva, will accept our offerings, complete us. Each of us have a dharma, a duty to be done to our ancestors, their elders, our Kula Devata, our Kula Guru, and to those who have brought us and nurtured us in our lives, and all the nature around us, and ultimately to our beloved Bhagavan. And in this Maheshwara Puja, we connect and complete all of them. So, the process, how it works, Maheshwara Puja. Since the soul has already left the body, the food offered in the Maheshwara Puja does not really reach the soul, but the soul will be liberated from the incompletion it carries from you. Food itself does not reach, but the completion reaches that soul. It reaches that soul. And you in turn will be relieved from the incompletion you carry, and you will become complete. And that being your loved one, departed soul for whom you're offering Maheshwara Puja here today, will be completely liberated from any of the incompletion it carries about you, and it carries because of your incompletion. The next person, whoever it may be, your departed loved one, they may have taken another birth, they may have moved on, but this Maheshwara Puja is such a powerful process that no matter where they are, no matter what part of their life they're in, suddenly, for no reason, they will feel relieved of their karmas. They'll find again the enlightened Guru, they'll find the incarnation of Paramashiva, and you are going to set them, wish them, bless them on a powerful journey ahead. That is the power of this Maheshwara Puja, of the way that Swamiji really intervenes and takes care of one's karmas. And it is like completing the completions and giving you the Purnatva itself. Now, the responsibility shifts. Dharma usually is done by the individual, take care of their Pitrus. But now, Swamiji himself assumes the responsibility and receives the Maheshwara Puja and takes care of all of them and all of us as well. In the puja today, we're going to be having the monastic disciples, Swamiji himself blessing the Maheshwara Puja. The Jataragni of a sannyasi, of a person who has dedicated his life for others, a person who has decided that himself is dedicating his life for the world. A Vairagi or a Tyagi is a person who will really be able to convert that digestive fire, whatever quenches that fire that sustains him, because he is sustaining himself for the purpose of showering more blessings to the world. Sannyasi, Swamiji himself, is in the body and with us, and the body is being nourished to be able to continuously do this powerful work of Kailasa and spread more completion, bliss, and powerful cognitions and Paramashiva, Paramadvaita to everyone. When we ourselves offer the food to the sannyasis, the Jataragni, the hunger that is quenched within them, really satisfies the Pitrus and sends them off on a beautiful path of complete completion. Just like in the Homa fire, the various oblations are made and they are received by the various beings of different lokas. In the same way, in Maheshwara Puja, the food is offered into the Agni, the sacred fire that is there within all of the sannyasis. And when that fire is quenched and complete, that really brings complete completion to Pitrus and brings them to the Guru's feet. In the Maheshwara Puja, we'll be chanting the 15th chapter of the Srimad Bhagavad Gita. This is known as the Purushottama Yoga. The Purushottama Yoga is chapter where Bhagavan Shri Krishna himself says, "This is the most profound truth taught by me." And many truths he shares inside of this 15th chapter. He says, "Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishto mattasmatir jnanam abohanam cha," that he is the one who resides in all beings. He resides in all beings everywhere. He resides as the witness in all the beings, the soul in all the beings. He shares and reveals the truth of how he is Purushottama in this very chapter, and uplifts all of those in listening to this chapter, and shows them that they are also the consciousness. They are consciousness within the body that moves from one body to another. The senses, the physical body, and all of the actions done by it are not what it is truly. Consciousness of the truth that is residing in the body, that is who you are. That is what only is carried from one body to the next. These powerful truths are remembered, and when we rely and reside in these truths and ponder upon them and listen to these powerful mantras, really we get the powerful healing, and we get closer to our truer nature as Paramashiva, as superconsciousness. We are now entering into this Maheshwara Puja. If you don't understand the mantras of the Bhagavad Gita or the other mantras chanted today, just have a simple space of receptivity and openness. That is all. That is what we will be treated as a prasada today. The simple devotion and gratitude that we offer at Swamiji's feet, that is the real prasada of today's offering. With this, we will now be starting the Maheshwara Puja, requesting all of the sannyasis, the monastic members of the sovereign order of Kailasa's Nithyananda, be seated with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Requesting all of the participants of the Maheshwara Puja to bring your awareness to your Ananda Gandha, the area between your navel center and heart center.
When I arrived here, I was in a very, very dark space, very pessimistic, but now there's this love inside of me, there's this joy inside of me, and the belief systems are changing, so all of a sudden opportunities are everywhere.
I've been learning the yoga from other sources previously, but the Swamiji's yoga is the only place from authentic source. It's really, really different. Also enjoying the pure vegetarian, organic, sattvic foods.
This special yoga makes my body more flexible, and Swamiji is teaching me what is intensity, what is integrity, and what is discipline.
Before coming, I twisted my left wrist during basketball game, and I barely can use my left hand. After few training, my hand can sustain my body weight, and now everything looks normal for my left hand.
Starting early in the morning with some yoga to move the body, then puja to move the spirit, then these talks that really dive into my subconscious mind to really get into these root patterns of my life and to really release that emotional charge once and for all for my being. In day 28, I am complete.
Nithyanandam. On this auspicious Tithi of Nithyananda Purnima, you devotees are offering the Maheshwara Puja at the divine lotus feet of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, BHAGAVAN Nithyananda Paramashivam, requesting all the monastic members of the Sovereign Order of Kailasa's Nithyananda to be seated with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Bring your awareness to your Ananda Gandha. Now, requesting the listening of all the Maheshwara Puja participants. Kindly have authentic listening to the truths behind the Maheshwara Puja. And if you authentically cognize, which is internally process, understand and respond, that you agree to the truths behind the Maheshwara Puja, which will be told now. If you agree, please say yes loudly at the end of each declaration. The truth behind the Maheshwara Puja is that I authentically cognize, which is internally process, understand and declare the truth that cosmic energy exists. Yes. I authentically cognize, which is internally process, understand and declare the truth that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, is the Chinmaya Vigraha, the embodiment and representation of that very cosmic energy. Yes. I authentically cognize, which is internally process, understand and declare the truth that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, is a pure channel for complete completion to be achieved for all the departed souls, and for completion to be achieved for all the participants with the departed souls. Yes, I authentically cognize, which is internally process, understand and declare the truth that during the Maheshwara Puja, all the monastic members of the Sovereign Order of Kailasa's Nithyananda become a pure channel for complete completion to be achieved for all the departed souls, and for completion to be achieved for all the participants with the departed souls. Yes, I authentically cognize, which is internally process, understand and declare the truth that offering of the Maheshwara Puja will bestow complete completion for all the departed souls whose photo or horoscope is mentioned here, and completion will be bestowed on all the Maheshwara Puja participants with the departed souls for whom they are offering Maheshwara Puja here today. Yes. Now, hold your hands in the Atmanjali Mudra. Offer your gratitude at Swamiji's Divine Lotus Feet as we begin with the Sadguru Vandanam. Nithyanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasya Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Pavatitam Trigunarahitam Satgurum Tam Namami. Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Samarambam Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Madhyamam Nithyananda Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Lalate Tripundri Nitila Dhrita Kasturi Tilakaha Spuranmaladhara Spurita Katiko Pinavasanaha Tadano Dushtaram Chirasi Vanirajam Shashikalam Pradipa Sarvesham Marunagiri Yogi Vijayate. Now chant the Sankalpa Mantra. Clasp your right hand in your left hand. Keep both your hands on your right thigh. Mamopatta samasta duritakshayadvara Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Prityartham Adya Purvokta Evam Guna Visheshena Vishishtayam Asyam Shubhatito. Andrew Yunfu Lam Namadheyasya Jinchu Liu Nam Yaha Liu Nam Yaha Edwang Namadheyasya Michael Winton Namadheyasya Teresa Chang Nam Yaha मार्ता हुआंग नाम याः सकुटुम्बस्य Panyan Ping Nam Yaha Tangyan Hyu Namadheyasya Fan Chi Min Nam Yaha Tanjurong Nam Adheyasya Li Hui Mei Nam Yaha Zhongjian Ming Nam Adheyasya Sakutumbhasya नित्यानंद गोत्रोद्भवस्य तिरुवादिरे नक्षत्रे जातस्य श्रीनित्य सदाशिवमयानंद नामधेयस्य अनुषम नक्षत्रे जातायाः मा नित्य सदाशिवमयानंद नाम्याः तिरुवोणम नक्षत्रे आत्रेय गोत्रोद्भवस्य राजगोपालचारी नाम अधेयस्य सकुटुम्बस्य यांगजिन ग्याओ नाम अधेयस्य ज्यामे बाय नाम याः सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञान हुआंग यी नाम अधेयस्य यंगलिंग्यू नाम अधेयस्य ज्यांगशी मो नाम याः ल्यो लान यिंग नाम याः झंग शू ज्वान नाम याः सकुटुम्बस्य झूयी वेदांत योगी नाम याः झांग की घ्यांग नाम अधेयस्य थाउजी घी नाम याः यीवन युन नाम अधेयस्य जूलियाना झांग नाम याः जॉनी झांग नाम अधेयस्य सकुटुम्बस्य झेंग आई हुआ नाम याः हे शीपिंग नाम अधेयस्य हे यू हेंग नाम अधेयस्य हे यी ज्वान नाम याः हे हुआन रू नाम अधेयस्य गाओजू रू नाम याः यंगजुंग पिंग नाम याः ही हुई किंग नाम याः वू झाओ चेंग नाम अधेयस्य झांग शिउ झाओ नाम याः जीन्यांग की नाम अधेयस्य चंग्जिया ज्ञान नामधेयस्य वू एन रान नामधेयस्य सुकुटुम्बस्य श्री नित्य भानहस्तानंद नामधेयस्य रॉजर क्लायर पुर्गिस नामधेयस्य सैरा जैन लिंच पुर्गिस नाम याः साइमन डेविड पुर्गिस नामधेयस्य सकुटुम्बस्य जुलियाना झांग नाम याः सकुटुम्बस्य सकुटुम्बस्य च ब्रह्मकपाल विष्णुपाद कालभैरववपुस्वरूप श्री कैलासोन्नतद्वादशान्तश्यामला पीठारूढ श्री मीनाक्षी सुन्दरेश्वराभिन्नस्वरूप परशिवपुत्र रत्नकुमार गुरुमन्यतुल्यावतार श्री पार्वती स्तन्यपानलब्ध दिव्यज्ञान विश्रुत सकल निगमागमसारभूत द्राविड वेद प्रवक्तृ श्रीमत् परमशिव करुणा समधिगत मुक्तामय चतुरश्रयान गीयमान छत्र चामर श्री चिन्ह काहलादि समस्त बिरडावल्यलंकृत ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संग सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा व्ययापवर्ग वर्ष विश्रान जीमूत परमत कलभ केसरी शैव सिद्धांत स्थापनाचार्य श्री राजाधिराज पांड्य महाराज गुरु शपन शाक्यादि महांधकार निवारण ज्ञान भानु वीक्षणा नरहार ध्वजोच्छेदन पूर्वक श्रीमद्वृषभध्वज स्थापक शैव समय कर्तृ सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ़ श्री जगद्गुरु श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक स्वामी वागीश सुंदर माणिक्य वाचक स्वामी नाम अवतार भूत श्री ज्ञान संबंध स्वामी पुनरुद्धृत श्यामला पीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ तृणवत्युत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान अरुणगिरि योगीश्वर परंपरागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञ पीठ गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत कांची कैलास सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्य मंगल नित्य कल्याण नित्य रजित कैलास परंपरागत आदि कैलास नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्तृ साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परंपरागत वैवस्वत मनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चंद्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचंद्र शूरसेन इत्याद्य नवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ती परंपरागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मंडित चतुष्षष्टि संप्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञ पीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूड़ामणे साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणी पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत श्री महागणपति समारंभ नवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्गपुर स्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ जगद्गुरु श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमद् परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सचिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठा श्रीमद् जगद्गुरु श्रील श्री भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिनां प्रीत्यर्थम पूर्वोक्तानां सर्वेषां जीवन मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थम एतेषां दिवंगतु बंधुमित्रवर्गानां विदेह मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थम च परमशिव स्वरूप भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव मुखेन महेश्वर पूजाख्य कर्म करिष्ये. We will now chant the 15th chapter of the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, the Purushottama Yoga. पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवतां नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिनां मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्भत्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्. अथ पुरुषोत्तमयोगो नाम पञ्चदशोऽध्यायः. श्रीभगवानुवाच ऊर्ध्वमूलमधः शाखम् अश्वत्थम् प्राहुरव्ययम् छन्दांसि यस्य पर्णानि यस्थं वेद स वेदवित्. Sri Bhagavan says, the imperishable banyan tree of life, symbolized by the Ashwatha, has its roots above with the leaves and branches spreading below the earth. The leaves are said to be the Vedic hymns. One who knows this eternal tree becomes the knower of the Vedas. अधश्चोर्ध्वं प्रसृतास्तस्य शाखा गुणः प्रवृद्धा वृषयः प्रवालाः अधश्च मूल्यान्यनुसन्ततानि कर्मानुबन्धीनि मनुष्यलोके. The branches of this tree extend below and above the earth, nourished by the three human attributes guna, its buds or the sense objects. This tree also has roots going down, and these are bound by the resultant actions of humans. Na rupamasye na tathopalabhyate nanto na chadir na cha sampratishtha ashvattamenam suvirudamulam ashanga shastrena dhridena chitva. The real form of this tree cannot be perceived. No one can understand where it ends, where it begins, or where its foundation is. But with determination, one must cut down this strongly rooted tree with the weapon of detachment. Tatah padam tat parimargitavyam yasmin gata na nivartanti bhuyaha tameva chadyam purusham prapadye yatah pravrittih prashritat purani. One must then seek that place from which, having gone, one never returns, and surrender to the Supreme Being from whom all activities started from ancient times. Nirmana moha jita sanga dosha adhyatma nitya vinivritta kamaha dvandver vimukta sukha dukya sanghir gachyantya mudaf padhamavyayam tat. Those who are free from pride, delusion and attachment, those who dwell in the self, who are done with lust, who are free from the dualities of joy and sorrow, not confused, and those who know how to surrender to the Supreme Person, attain the eternal consciousness. Na tad bhasayate suryo, na shashanko na pavakaha, yad gatva na nivartante, tad dhama paramam mama. That supreme space of eternal consciousness. My consciousness is not illumined by the sun, nor by the moon, nor by fire. Those who enter that space never return to this material world. Mamaivamsho jiva loke jiva bhutas sanatanaha manasasthani indriyani prakritishtani karshati. The living entities in this conditioned material world are a portion of my eternal self in this conditioned material world. They are attracted by the six senses, which include the mind dwelling in Prakriti, the active energy principle. Shariram yadavapnoti yadchatyukramati shvaraha grihitva etani samyati vayurgandhani vashayat. The spirit in the mind body living in this material world moves from one body to another, carrying these just as air carries the aroma. Shrotram chakshusparshanam cha rasanam ghranameva cha adhishthaya manaschayam rushayanupasevate. The living entity, the spirit, leaves one body, takes some other body, and gets new eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and sensing body according to the samskaras it had in its causal layer, and enjoys the new mental setup. Utkramantam sthitam vapi bhunjanam vagunanvitam vimudhananupashyanti pashyanti jnana chakshushaha. Fools in ignorance do not perceive the spirit being united with the gunas as it enters, enjoys, and leaves the body. The one whose inner eye is open clearly perceives everything. Yatanto yoginas chainam pashyantyatmanyavasthitam yatanto prakrutatmano nainam pashyancha chetasaha. The serious practitioner of yoga with an understanding of his self can see all this clearly, but those who do not have an understanding of the self, however much they try, cannot see. Yadadityagatam tejo jagadbhasayate khilam yadchandramasi yadchagno tattejo viddhimamakam. The light of the sun and the light of the moon and the light of fire, all their radiance is also from me. Gama vishyacha bhutani dharayam yahamojasa pushnami choshyadi sarva somo bhutva rasatmakaha. Entering into earth, I support all beings with my energy. Becoming the watery moon, I nourish all the plant life. Aham Vaishvanaro Bhutva Praninam Dehamashritaha Pranapana Samayuktaha Pachamyannam Chaturvidham. I am the fire of digestion in every living body, and I am the breath of life exhaled and inhaled, with which I digest the fourfold food. Sarvasya chaham hrudi sannivishto mattasmritirjnanam apohanam cha vedescha sarvairahameva vedyo vedanta kridveda videva chaham. I am seated in everyone's heart, and from me came memory, knowledge, and their loss. I am known by the Vedas indeed. I am the creator of the Vedanta, and I am the knower of Vedas. Dvavimo purusho loke ksharascha eva cha ksharas sarvani bhutani kutastokshara uchyate. There are two things, the perishable and the imperishable in this world. There are the living beings who are perishable, while there is the unchangeable, the imperishable. Uttamah purushastvanyah paramatmetyudakritaha yo lokatrayamavishya vibhartyavyaya ishvaraha. Besides these two, there is the Supreme Purusha, the Lord Himself, who pervades and sustains these three worlds. Yasmaksharamati aksharaatapi chottamaha atosmi loke vedecha pratitah purushottamaha. As I am transcendental, beyond both the perishable and the imperishable and the best, I am declared both in the world and in the Vedas as the Supreme Person Purushottama. Yo mame mama sammudho janati purushottamam sa sarva vidbhajati mam sarva bhavena bharata. Whoever knows me as the Supreme without a doubt is to be understood as the knower of everything, and he worships me with all his being. O son of Bharata, iti guhyatamam shastram idam muktam maya nagha etad bhutva buddhiman syat kritakrityascha Bharata. This is the most profound teaching taught by me, O sinless one, and whoever knows this will become wise, and his actions will bear fruit. Iti Srimad Bhagavad Gitasu Upanishadsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Purushottama Yogo Nama Panchadashodhyayaha. In the Upanishad of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, the scripture of yoga dealing with Brahma Vidya, Yoga Shastra, the science of Brahman, the Supreme Absolute, in the form of Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvada, the dialogue between Shri Krishna and Arjuna. This is the 15th chapter named Purushottama Yoga, the yoga of the Supreme Being. Vasudev Vasutam Devam Kamsacha Nuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. We'll now continue with the Maasa Puja. Om Hridpadmamasanam datyat sahasrarachyutamrutaihi padyam charanayor datyat manastu argyam nivedayet tena amrutena achamaniyam snaniyam tena chasmritam akashatattvam vastram syat gandhasyat gandhadatvakam chittam prakalpayet pushpam Dhupam pranaan prakalpayet tejastatvam cha deepartham naivedyam syat sudham buddhihi anahatadhvanir ghanta vayutattvam cha chamaram sahasraram bhavet chatram shabdhatatvam cha geetakam nrityamindriya karmani chanchalyam manasastatha sumekalam padmamalam Pushpam nana vidham tatha amayadyir bhava pushpaihi archayet bhava gocharam amayam manahankaram aragam amadham tata amohagamadambam cha advesha akshobhako tata amatsaryam malopam cha tasapushpam vidurbudaha अहिंसा परमं पुष्पं पुष्पमिन्द्रियनिग्रहः दया पुष्पं क्षमा पुष्पं ज्ञानपुष्पं च पञ्चमम् इति पञ्चदशैर्भावपुष्पैः सम्पूजयेत् भगवन्तं श्रीनित्यानन्दपरमशिवम्. We'll now offer the Upachara Puja. At the end of the Upachara Puja, we'll offer the Arati to Swamiji and all of the monastic disciples, sovereign order of Kailasas Nithyananda. Om Hrim Etat Patyam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha. Om Hrim Eshargyaha Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha. Om Hrim Idam Achamaniyam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha. Om Hrim Idam Snaniyam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha. Om Hrim Idam Vastram Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha. Om Hrim Ershad Gandaha Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha. Om Hrim Idam Sachandana Pushpam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha. Om Hrim Idam Sachandana Bilva Patram Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha. Om Hrim Eshadhupaha Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha. Om Hrim Eshaddeepaha Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha. Om Hrim Idam Sopakarna Naivedyam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha. Om Hrim Idam Panarthodakam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha. Om Hrim Idam Punarachamaniyam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha. Aratrikam Om Sangrahanyesthayajate Imam Janatagum Sangranhaniti Dvadasharatni Rasana Bhavati Dvadasha Maasa Asamvatsaraha Samvatsarameva Varunde Maunji Bhavati Urgve Munja Aha Urjameva Varunde Chitranakhatram Bhavati Chitram Va Etat Karma कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि. हारात्रिकं समर्पयामि भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव चरणकमलेभ्यो नमः. We'll now offer Pushpanjali. Hold your hands in the Atmanjali Mudra and offer your gratitude at Swamiji's divine lotus. Pushpanjali. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Akhanda Mandala Akaram Vyaptam Yena Characharam Tatpadam Darshitam Yena तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। अनेकजन्मसम्प्राप्तकर्मबन्धविदाहिने आत्मज्ञानप्रदानेन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। मन्नाथ श्रीजगन्नाथो मद्गुरु श्रीजगद्गुरुः ममात्मा सर्वभूतात्मा तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुराप्नेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। नित्यानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। पुष्पाञ्जलिं समर्पयामि भगवच्छ्री नित्यानंद परमशिव चरणकमलेभ्यो नमः। ओम नित्यानंदम्। All the monastic disciples of the sovereign order of Kailasas Nithyananda can now distribute and partake the pinda prasadam. We'll now chant the names of those who are offering the Guru Dakshina today. ममोपात्ता समस्त दुर्दक्षय द्वारा भगवत श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रीत्यर्थम अद्य पूर्वोक्ता एवं गुण विशेषेण विशिष्टायाम अस्याम शुभतिथौ चंग्च्वान हुआ नामधेयस्य चंगचिंग नाम्याः सकुटुम्बस्य लिन्यी लिंग नाम्याः लिन्यीषु नाम्याः चंचिंग नाम्याः सकुटुम्बस्य कविगोत्रोद्भवस्य कृतिकानक्षत्रे मकरराशौ जातस्य राजीवलिमये नामधेयस्य सकुटुम्बस्य हुयुन् नामधेयस्य ऋमिङ् नामधेयस्य ऋजन् नामधेयस्य फैङ्ग्जियाङ्ग्जून् नामधेयस्य हुम्वेडाङ्ग् नामधेयस्य हुम् ऐजून् नामधेयस्य सकुटुम्बस्य लीहायान् नाम्याः जिन्यु नामधेयस्य जिन्ज्यान्यिन् नामधेयस्य सुन्रुयि नामधेयस्य लीझुक्ष्याङ् नामधेयस्य लीहाइठाङ् नामधेयस्य लीकिङ्वे नामधेयस्य सकुटुम्बस्य लीम्याव् नामधेयस्य सकुटुम्बस्य आन्यन्झाव् नाम्याः लान्निङ्बू नाम्याः अलेक्साण्डर् छन् नामधेयस्य युवाञ्जन्झाव् नामधेयस्य डाङ्झाव् नामधेयस्य लाङ्झाव् नामधेयस्य झाव्झु नामधेयस्य सकुटुम्बस्य पार्वती स्वरूपिणी नाम्याः सकुटुम्बस्य चन्हायु नाम्याः झूर्युझङ् नामधेयस्य सकुटुम्बस्य झूयि नामधेयस्य सकुटुम्बस्य खैर्वाल गोत्रोद्भवस्य कुम्भराशौ जातस्य राघव जंगिड् नामधेयस्य सकुटुम्बस्य इमाम सुलेमान नामधेयस्य सकुटुम्बस्य जूलियाना शांग नाम्याः सकुटुम्बस्य जाकी हुआंग नामधेयस्य सकुटुम्बस्य अन्यन झाओ मा योगप्रिया नाम्याः सकुटुम्बस्य दाडेंग वू नामधेयस्य दापिंग वू नामधेयस्य झिंगलिंग वू नाम्याः Ailing Wu Nam Yaha, Yuan Han Zhao Namadheyasya, Yuan Jing Zhao Namadheyasya, Yu Hua Wang Nam Yaha, Kaiju Li Nam Yaha Sakudumbhasya, Li Miao Nam Yaha Sakudumbhasya, Yindai Nam Yaha Sakudumbhasya, Sakudumbhasya Cha, मनसेप्सित सकल सदभीष्ट काम्यार्थिसिद्ध्यर्थं ज्ञानवैराग्य जीवन मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थं श्री सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूप भगत श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव महेश्वर पूजा गुरुदक्षिणम् अहं संप्रददे। हरि ओम तत्सत् सर्वं भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव पादुकार्पणमस्तु। ओम नित्यानंदम। Puja on this auspicious day of the Nithyananda Purnima